Hello, this is Crow for Crapology.com, coming to you from Knoxville, Tennessee. Our offices, such as they are, we don't really have offices. You can see in the background we have stuff wrapped up in plastic and furniture missing, because we're on a tight budget here. We're on a low budget. I mean, you can see I don't look. I have no hair people. I have no makeup people. I have no lighting. I have nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing but these videos to give to the world. I even have a hole in my shirt. I can't even afford new t-shirts. Anyway, help us, Crapology.com. Subscribe on YouTube, Crapology 2, Crow's Crapology 2. Anyway, enough of my financial problems. Hey, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, we're going to spew a lot of crapology about college football. We're just going to go through the top 25, tell you what happened, keep you updated on who the experts think is going to be in the Final Four, who we think is going to be in the Final Four. And I don't know, maybe we'll do square roots of 4 and 4 multiplication tables of 4. I don't know. 4x4s, maybe we'll have some 4x4s in there. I have no idea. Anyway, I gotta put the glasses on because I'm blind to read this stuff. All right, I do have enough money to have a monitor at least to read. Okay, so Georgia's number 1 in Associated Press. This is Associated Press top 25. We don't think Georgia's number 1. We think Michigan's number 1. Michigan's the most complete team. They have a great defense. They have a great running game. They have a pretty steady quarterback. They look pretty good. Ohio State's number 3. If they keep winning Ohio State, that could be a good Michigan-Ohio State game this year. Hopefully. Hopefully Michigan won't run over them like the last 2 years. Number 4 is Florida State. And all these teams, Georgia's 7-0, Michigan 7-0, Ohio State 6-0, Florida State 6-0. Number 5 is Washington 7-0 after beating Oregon last week. Quack, quack. So the Ducks got knocked off. Oklahoma's number 6. Oklahoma's 6-0. Oklahoma's odds on, they have the easiest road to the Final Four because they played Texas and they don't really play any other ranked teams because the Big 12 is pretty bad this year. So they play some pretty poor teams coming in. So the odds are in Vegas that they make the Final Four pretty easy. They go undefeated until the playoffs. Number 7 is Penn State, 6-0, but they have to play Ohio State this week. So Ohio State or Penn State's going to lose, so they're going to be out. Michigan and Ohio State, one of them is going to lose eventually because they play each other. So one of them is going to be out. Number 8 is Texas. They're already 5-1 with Steve Tequila Sarkisian at the helm. They're not making the Final Four. They shouldn't even be number 8. They should be lower down. Oregon's number 9 after losing to Washington. I don't know if they should be that high, but anyway, they're a solid team. North Carolina's number 10. North Carolina's another team that's undefeated in the country. They're 6-0. Number 11 is Alabama, 6-1. They really shouldn't be 11. They still have a solid defense. They have a pretty solid offensive line, and they are probably going to beat Tennessee this week, but they have quarterback issues and receiver issues and some offensive problems. Oregon State, the Beavers are number 12 at 6-1. Ole Miss is number 13 at 5-1. Utah is number 14 at 5-1. Without Cam Reeling or whatever, their starting quarterback, so they've been doing pretty well, Utah, without him. Notre Dame, who crushed USC last week, they're 6-2. They're number 15. They do have a really tough schedule, Notre Dame, but yeah, 15, maybe that's about right. They should be in the top 20, but not very high up. Duke's number 16 at 5-1. Tennessee, number 17 at 5-1. They shouldn't be ranked, probably. Joe Milton is really having problems at quarterback. And they have a good running game and a pretty solid defense, but Tennessee can't beat any top ranked. They can't beat any team in the top 15. I think they're going to lose to Alabama this week. I have no confidence in them. Number 18 is USC at 6-1, who got crushed by Notre Dame. Don't like USC. Lincoln Riley still doesn't believe in playing any defense. Even though the national champions the last 3 years have solid defenses. They've been like in the top 5 in defense. Georgia, Michigan, even Ohio State this year I think is probably, in the top 20 in defense. Oregon plays solid defense. They lost to Washington. Washington plays good defense too. Oklahoma, another one of those teams, doesn't really believe in defense too much. Venables brought that back. They're playing better defense this year, but Alabama plays tough defense year in and year out for Saban. But Lincoln Riley thinks, college football, you don't need defense, and I don't understand why. It drives me freaking mad! All right, number 19, LSU. They're 5-2. They're probably going to lose another one. Like I said, I don't like Brian Kelly. I don't like their quarterback. Missouri 6-1. They're better than LSU. They should be ranked higher than LSU. They should be ranked higher than USC. They should be up there probably with Ole Miss, Oregon State, probably around 12, somewhere in there. They're probably as good as Bama, Missouri, and Bama will probably be a good game. Louisville's ranked 21. They're 6-1. They're not really a good team. Air Force undefeated, 6-0 in Mountain West Conference. They have that weird running game still. It doesn't transpose into anything. I mean, if they played anybody decent, if they played Georgia or Michigan or even Alabama, they would get crushed because they would just stop that running game and it would be over for them. Tulane's number 23. They're a pretty good team, 5-1. We told you they're going to be pretty solid before the season started. They should end the season ranked a little bit higher, 15, 16, something like that. Iowa, number 24, playing solid defense again. They only score like 10 points a game, 14 points a game, but they still win somehow. They're 6-1. Number 25, they have UCLA at 4-2, who's really shouldn't be ranked at all. UCLA is not a good team. I know Big Game James is going to be upset about that, but UCLA should not be in the top 25. So that's the top 25. Tuesday night, we have college football now. Middle Tennessee at Liberty, Western Kentucky at Jacksonville State, Southern Miss at South Alabama. On Wednesday, you have Florida International at Sam Houston. You have New Mexico State at UTEP. Thursday, you have Rice at Tulsa. James Madison, who's undefeated, and where are they in the top 25? The James Madison Dukes are undefeated. They're at Marshall on Thursday. You can watch them on ESPN, and they're not in the top 25. Undefeated team in the nation. Man, no respect for those Dukes out of James Madison. Also on Thursday, North Carolina Central and Oregon State. SMU at Temple on Friday. And then Saturday, you got your whole bank of games. Penn State, Ohio State, the best game, probably on Fox at noon. That's a good one to watch. Number 6, Oklahoma takes on Central Florida. 22 Air Force is at Navy. Two teams that just run the ball all the time. That'll be a real exciting game. Who are some of the ranked teams play? Tennessee's going to be at Alabama. Alabama's 11, Tennessee 17. Anyway, there's a whole slew of games on Saturday. Number 2, Michigan plays Michigan State. It's a rivalry game, but Michigan State's really bad this year. So Michigan's going to run all over them. Ole Miss will be at Auburn. That should be a tough game. Utah, number 14, at number 18, USC. So one of them is going to get knocked out of the picture, top 25 right there. UCLA plays at Stanford. Who knows what could happen there because Stanford beat Colorado in that come-from-behind win. Florida State has to play Duke. That's going to be a tough game. Florida State needs to get past that. Number 4, Florida State, to stay up there in the rankings. It's a possible upset alert. North Carolina is at home against Vagina. They should have no problem with them. And of course, the biggest game of the week, Colorado State at 5-1 UNLV. In the Mountain West Conference, UNLV, yes, actually has a winning record this year. Just saying, I don't know why I'm saying about UNLV, but They do have a winning record this year. So anyway, that's college football wrap up. Top 25, Associated Press. This is Crapology.com. Watch on YouTube, Crapology 2 on YouTube. We have a Facebook page, Crow's Crapology, and we have crowscrapology.com, the website, where all the videos are up there too. It's Tuesday. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I can get through the week, and hopefully I'll get a bigger budget and maybe get some makeup or some hairdo or some clothes or something. I don't know. I mean, just, send some money. I don't know. Send something. Send some canned goods, Anything will be appreciated.